Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson joining me now on this historic moment for his city and for his country. Mayor, you were probably hearing the fun that we were having there from Rome. Your first reaction to this moment, a Chicago native named the leader of 1.4 billion Catholics worldwide. He was born in your city.
Yes, this is truly the greatest moment in the history of the greatest city in the world, the city of Chicago. Our new Pope, born in Chicago, educated in Chicago, came back and served this city. I can say as a proud Cubs fan, we do take some level of partisanship in the city of Chicago. Everybody has to know exactly who you root for, but today the world is rooting for Pope Leo, born and raised and educated, serving in the greatest city in the world, the city of Chicago. It is truly a remarkable day, not just for the city of Chicago, but the entire world.
And, you know, Chicago has been at the center of the labor rights movement. He chose his name in reference to Leo XIII, who worked on workers' rights. Clearly a significance here as well. Yes, Mayor?
It is. The city of Chicago, we are the most pro-worker city in America. We passed a pay time off ordinance my first couple of months in office that gave 10 days off for workers. We abolished the sub-minimum wage for our restaurant workers here in Chicago, giving Black and brown women raises all over the city of Chicago. As a proud person who was a part of the labor movement, as a former public school teacher, being a part of the organizing effort of the Chicago Teachers Union, it was the labor movement that elected a pro-labor mayor to this office. And this is a remarkable testament to how the city of Chicago has led the way for workers' rights. We just celebrated May Day as workers are being attacked all over the globe. Black, brown, white, immigrant workers are being attacked. This is a true sign that the rights of workers will be prioritized. In fact, it reminds me of James chapter 5, where it is very clear, where there was a warning in the book of James, woe unto the rich for denying the wages to the workers. And then it ends with, but God hears the cry of the workers. And Pope Leo is truly the embodiment of God hearing the cries of the workers and being born and raised in the city of Chicago, the most pro-worker city in America. It is truly a culmination of all of the work that workers have done for generations. To have someone who is deeply connected to a pro-labor city and is connected to our faith to ensure that the rights of all workers, of all people, will be protected and served through Pope Leo.
He also speaks Spanish, deep roots in Latin America. What does this mean to the Hispanic community of Chicago? We know immigration has been a very important issue to this Pope.
Is that we have someone with Pope Leo who recognizes and understands the value of immigration. You know, the city of Chicago was established by a Black Haitian immigrant who fell in love with a Potawatomi woman and set up a trade post at the bank of the river because he knew that one day we would be the global capital of the world. And as we stand firm in our values in the city of Chicago, maintaining our status as a welcoming city for immigrants around the globe, this is yet another example of how our city will remain fortified, and particularly from our residents from Latin America, whether they are from Colombia or Mexico or anywhere else. It is a true testament that our commitment to immigration is being fortified with this incredible elevation of a Chicagoan, Pope Leo. We're just so proud and so excited right now. This is the best thing that has happened to the city of Chicago. No disrespect to Michael Jordan in the 90s. Dr. King came to Chicago a generation ago fighting for affordable housing. And he literally said that if we can figure it out in Chicago, we can do it anywhere in the world. And so it is a true example that everything that is dope about America, everything that is dope about the world, including the Pope, comes from Chicago.
Well, and he's a Cubs fan too, and so are you. So it looks like it's going to be a great season after season after season. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson, so glad you were able. Amen. All right, go Cubs.
Hey, very nice.
All right, Mayor.